Hello. Okay, so this is Michelle again. This is one of my line arts. I can't actually sit my camera over there, so if I keep looking over there, it's because I'm looking where I'm up to. I actually did the draft of this one. Ignore the pictures, the crappy. Oops, I can't say crap. The horrible pictures from about 6 or 7 years ago of the same characters. These characters are about 10 years old. I have no idea what I'm going to say about this. Okay, so I do a draft with a brush. I usually do it in a different colour because it sort of stands out, and really technically it's probably a better idea if you're going to do multiple characters on the same canvas to do them in different colours, but I never do. Anyway, so sort of defeats the purpose. I think that's actually the main reason people are supposed to do that. Also, it makes it, I don't know if this is just me, I think it makes it a bit easier for when you're drawing the proper line art over the top to make it, lower the opacity down to like 40%, that's what I usually do. I have no idea how I came up with the poses for this one. Usually I have a reference. I guess because it's a headshot I didn't need one, but I pretty much suck at bodies, so I would definitely need a reference if it was bodies. I thought this would be more interesting than just having my voice. And then I suppose if you got bored of watching the line art, you could always stare at my awesome glasses. Still not sure about the ear placement on this. A good idea for, I will still do a tutorial when I get around to it. It's always a good idea. What I keep doing is I'm flipping the canvas horizontally. For people who do have Easy Paint Tool SAI, you just press H and it flips it, and that's usually a good indicator of how good or bad a picture is going, if it looks good in mirror image. It also makes it a lot easier in conjunction with rotating the canvas. For certain lines, I'm not great at some angle curves, so I'll just spin the canvas and cheat, and it makes it a lot easier. That's why I love Easy Paint Tool SAI. I think it's probably the most flexible program when it comes to drawing anything, actually, not just anime. Oh, okay, so I've started the line out now. I've just used black, but I mean you can always go back and change the colour of the line art afterwards, which I usually do, to match the tone of the picture. Depends if you're doing, say, if you are doing blue tones or sepia tone, that sort of thing, you might want to change the line art to, say, navy or dark brown, respectively. I really hate hair. I don't know how many people actually share that opinion, but hair is an absolute I also need to change how I'm doing hair. I don't draw it right from the roots, and I think that probably, I've seen a lot of people that are really, really good at drawing hair that way, and it just looks so pretty. So I think I might need to change. I'll try to accomplish that, but I'm not that great. I hardly ever actually draw. It's only recently that I've started drawing again, really. Froze for a sec. Oh, yeah. Now, as you can see, I do change. If something doesn't seem right, you can always highlight it and skew it and everything. I don't know if other people get this, but in Easy Paint Tool SAI, if you, especially on low resolution pictures, if you are scaling things, it does make the lines blurry. So I always, I try my best not to, in favour of just redrawing it, because it just will look better, even though it's extra effort. I turn the canvas a lot. I also do line arts on a lot of different layers. Even the draft is on separate layers. I usually put the hair on a different layer because it interferes with too much of the face, and it can end up, when you have to erase part of the hair, it's a pain in the bum hole. And so you end up having to redraw lines of the eyes and everything, and that can sort of decrease the overall look of the picture. So I always advise hair on a different layer. God, I had so much trouble with that shoulder. I'm still not happy with that, I don't know. Also, yeah, with the main line, I do a main line art layer. If anything is maybe closer in the foreground, or a background, obviously, then you do it on a separate layer. It's pretty standard. I used to actually literally do everything on separate layers. We're talking one eye, one layer, one eyebrow, one layer. But that was a little bit overdoing it, so I sort of grew out of that, and that was a bit stupid. I'm actually surprised. Usually my pictures look a lot worse in mirror image. This is actually not a bad one. I'm guessing he's sort of looking at a camera, although they're not looking in the same place. That's why he's doing that whole thing. That's the only explanation I have for that pose. By comparison, oh sorry, this character here that I'm drawing at the moment is Satoshi. His hair is a hell of a lot easier than Akito's. Akito's just goes everywhere. I'm sure we all have characters like that. I think for the tutorial, I've already planned it. I'm going to do Kakashi from Naruto. Basically because throughout the entire series, he's the character I wait for. He's an absolutely awesome character. So I'm going to do him for the tutorial. And I'll also be doing the same thing where I have a video in the corner of my face. And yeah, I don't know how far away that's going to be. I do have a couple of pictures to colour at the moment. This one obviously, and another one that I drew a couple of months ago and just never finished, so I should probably finish those before I start a new one, because otherwise I'm gonna... There's another one I want to start as well and I just haven't, so... I should probably do commissions, but I don't. Give me incentive, people. Yeah, and that's pretty much, that's the end. Ta-da!